Hi, thanks for coming in today. I'd like to, first of all, congratulations on your award, Critical Language Scholarship in the JET program. So I'd like to begin by asking you who you are, right? What you do, and ask you a few questions about your awards.
Absolutely.
So tell us who you are.
I'm Lily Stiefel. I'm a graduating Asian Studies major with minors in English, marketing, and a certificate in Japanese language and culture.
Overachiever.
Kind of.
Okay, so Lily, you won the Critical Language Scholarship this past year, is that right?
Yes, the
Spring.
summer 2022.
Summer 2022, okay. And also, you're going to Japan on the JET program. So I'd like to begin by asking you how you prepare for your application for the Critical Language Scholarship.
It was really focused on the essay part. The application is important to show like how much language study you've had in the past to prove that you've had 2 years of Japanese experience beforehand, but they really only care about the essays. I think it's 4 different essays that you have a strict 300 to 500 word limit and you cannot go over, you're immediately disqualified. So it's more about really communicating yourself with that strict limit. I think I spent probably 3 months writing and rewriting the essay, but you have to really nail down the essay. There's lots of resources online, but I poured my heart and soul and I rewrote that thing so many times.
That's great. And so tell me also, what was your experience like with the Office of Nationally Competitive Scholarships?
They were critical in everything that I've gotten.
Excellent.
Jenny AIST, who works there, she has read all of my essays for everything I've applied for, and she worked with me every step of the way because she was a panelist for the Critical Language Scholarship a couple years ago. So she knew what to look for, and she's like really crucial in helping read all of your essays.
Great. And I always tell my students, when you apply for anything, don't just do it by yourself, but get feedback.
I got feedback on everything, and the first run was always dreadful. I was always demolished and restart after that one.
But it'll pay off, right?
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah, definitely. And now about the JET program. So you just told me you're going in August. Do you know where you're going?
No, I'm waiting for May. They're taking forever with their placements, but I should be leaving late July, early August. Okay. And tell me, what was the application process like? There is a written application that you have several months to complete. That's due in November, which is getting a bunch of paperwork together, filling out an application about your teaching experiences, just work experience, volunteer experience, everything. And then there's a written essay, the statement of purpose. And it's that, again, the statement of purpose is the make or break. You need to rewrite that thing 3,000 times. And I guess one key thing, if someone wants to apply, it's all about show, not tell. Your application tells them what you've done so far, but you really need to pick things that represent yourself and explain them and really demonstrate that you would thrive overseas. It's like a snapshot of how good you are.
Yeah. And I always tell students, it's about what you do as a language instruction helper, but not what they help, but not what they give you. You know what I mean? It's a program. You have to work in that program. Yeah. It's not a study abroad program.
You need to show that you can adapt to the culture and that you can also, even if you don't have teaching experience, that you can adapt to teaching experience.
Yeah, that's really great. And what do you think contributed to your successful application?
I think that I've spent the past 4 years, even with COVID, dedicating my college career to forming a good competitive application. Bearcat Buddy tutoring, online EFL tutoring with Ukrainian students. Anything I could find at UC, I locked in at. And one more thing is the interview process. If you do land an interview, is crucial. If you look online, it's going to scare the crap out of you. Everyone says it's the scariest thing possible. But in my opinion, it was the easiest interview I've ever had. You just are trying to prove to them that you are open-minded, sociable. The kids will like you. The teachers will like you. They just want to see that you are a engaged, likable person who's going to fit in any community they put them in. So it's less like a professional one and more like, are you a nice person to talk to and work with?
How long was it?
It was 20 minutes.
20 minutes. That's pretty brief.
Didn't even have, they like said all these scary things about having to do a mock lesson or like teach the children or ask questions at the end. No, it lasted 20 minutes. I didn't have to do anything.
And that was virtual, right?
It was virtual.
How did you prepare for the interview?
So I looked online. There's like 3,000 possible questions they could ask you. I picked the most important ones and I prepared answers. And again, I did a mock interview with Jenny AIST and she gave me feedback. Honestly, it's more about having stories prepared and then like telling how prepared you are through the stories. You can't prepare, you're going to fail if you try and memorize the answers. So it's all about being authentic and, I don't know, being charismatic as much as you can be.
Charismatic, right. But I'm so glad to hear that you took all the opportunities that UC had to offer to prepare. That was really smart. And then finally, do you have any fun things you want to do while you're in Japan?
I want to go back to Nagoya. It is my love of Japan.
Yeah,
I love that section. Home away from home.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back, even if I'm not placed near there. And I can't wait to shop again. Japan takes my money away. As soon as I get it, it takes it. I love clothing shopping there and the food and everything. I miss it so much, and I can't wait to spend some more time there.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Julie, and best of luck to you. Please stay in touch.
Thank you.